Thank you for joining. I welcome you according to your time. Miragis TV here. And please join. I'm waiting. I want to see at least 50 people before I can start this live. Welcome to Miragis TV Live. Today we're going to be talking. There's a question one of our brothers sent for us to talk about. And then after we talk about finish, then we can go to the main thing that we want to do. Please join me. I want to see more people online before we can start. Come on in. Come on in. It's Mirages TV here. Your number one TV. Come on in. Mirages TV here. Mirages TV here. You are welcome. Welcome to my life. Please, every contribution is welcome. Please share the live. Please give so that we can continue to be able to bring you more live videos so that you can enjoy and be entertained and also learn to grow as a people. Come on, people. Come on, come on. You're all welcome. I think we have about many people coming in, so we're gonna start. So when I did the live about what men bring to the table, one of our brothers sent me a message and asked me to share with my community so that we can discuss about it. So we're going to go through that first, and then after when we are done, then we can go to our topic of today, domestic violence in women. So here is the message our brother sent to us. Hey Miragis TV, I watched your live where you talked about what men bring to the table. I brought I have brought money, love, loyalty to my relationship, yet my wife is a narcissistic fellow and keeps accusing me of cheating on her. She wouldn't let me visit my friends or spend money on my extended family. I am so tired and I do not know what to do. Please share with your community so they can advise me. Please be gentle and not judge me. Thank you so much. So when I did the live about what do men bring to the table, this guy listened to it and was touched, and then has been doing everything that men bring to the table, but it has not been the same. Thank you, Tanya, for joining. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Island Girl. Thank you, Skill. Thank you, Love, for joining. I recognize all of you. Thank you for joining. Please continue to join. If you can give, we'll appreciate give so that we can continue to grow. Thank you, Black men, for joining. I see you guys. Thank you for joining. So today we're going to be approaching this question that this guy, he said he's been loyal to the wife, but the wife is a narcissistic wife who always feel like and keeps accusing him of cheating, accusing him of, and wouldn't want him to spend time with friends, nor even give money to family. If you have this kind of a person in your life, what will you do? Tell me, what will you do if you have this kind of a narcissistic person in your life who is controlling you? He wouldn't want you to spend money on your friends or your family, extended family. He wouldn't even want you to visit. Thank you, Miranda, for joining. I see you. Thank you, Surrender, for joining. Thank you, Muskai, for joining. I see you. Thank you, Estefanos, for joining. So if you have this kind of people or have this kind of wife who wouldn't let you, or partner who wouldn't let you, our brother here is asking. Let me read this one more time before we start to approach it, please. So he wrote to me and said, hey Miragis TV, I watch your live where you talk about what men bring to the table. I have done my all. I brought money, love, loyalty, yet my wife is a narcissistic fellow and keeps accusing me of cheating on her. She wouldn't let me visit my friends or spend money on my extended family. you have to understand that when you were getting married, thank you for the love. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining, and thank you for the love. Thank you, New Doritos. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. So, the wife, if you are a partner, let's learn from this situation. If you are a partner to somebody, you have to know that before you came into place, that person had friends. So coming to be in a relation with that person doesn't mean that you have to take away the friendship that this individual have. You don't have to rip this individual off the friends that he has because he is married to you. This guy has been restricted from visiting his friend until the place that until when he is so tired and upset. He's asked for help. He's asking us for help. Don't make as if you're controlling your partner. Give him some time to go relax with his friends and chat. There are childhood things, there are things that they shared together, there are things they used to do together before you came into the picture. So you being in the picture doesn't mean that there will be no friendship. You're not going to rip him up of everything that he has because he's marrying to you. Getting married to you is not bondage. Remember that. Getting married to you is not bondage. It's joining hands with you so that you guys can move together. So when they join together, it doesn't mean that you get ripped of all the friends that are around. As an adult, what we have to do is that we just have to know that we manage the friends we have. Keep good friends that will support your relationship. If a friend is not coming to support a relationship, then it's not a true friend. It's not a real friend. It's not your friend. And you don't have to go wasting time with that kind of person because you're wasting your time. So if this person who wrote this message has been restricted and you are kind of confined, you cannot be confined in a relationship. You will get tired, you will get bored, and what next? You want to run. You want to live at all costs. We are free birds. We decide to stay on a place. There's nobody that you have to handcuff and hold hostage because they are in a relationship. So please, whosoever is listening, please check it out. Make sure your lover, your partner, anybody you are in a relationship with, you are not holding them hostage. Because if you do, that's when they want to go, they want to run. Another thing is, before you came into that relationship, this individual has family. Maybe he or she has been helping the family. When you don't want to leave, don't want to allow this individual to help. Maybe if he was giving half of his income to extended family, you can say, now I'm in the picture. Now we have a family. Now we have a relationship. Can you, instead of giving half of your income to your extended family, give 1/10 or give 2/10 of it? That's going to help. That's going to move your relationship. You have to always look for a place where you strike a balance. Thank you for joining. I can see a lot of people joining. Thank you. Please show me some love with gifts. I appreciate that. So I'll be able to give you more and more life. So, in this relationship, in this particular place, our brother is saying, I brought money, I brought love, I brought loyalty. Our brother didn't only bring money, he brought loyalty. Loyalty is what? You've dedicated yourself to this person you are in a relationship with. You've given yourself, your body, your soul, your spirit, everything that comprises you to this person and say, I surrender myself to you. Yet it wasn't enough. And when you're in a relationship, when you constantly, this always happen, people. If you have in the past been cheated on, when you get into a different relationship, what happens is you always feel like the other person is cheating. You are always like thinking It's like the other guy. It's like the other woman. When I was in this relationship, she was cheating. He was cheating. He was cheating. So you want to check and check. And that kind of push you to a situation where you're always suspecting and always thinking, maybe he's cheating. Maybe she's cheating. And with this suspiciousness, it doesn't get you anywhere. You realize that you're constantly wanting to peep, wanting to know, wanting to go where you don't want to go, wanting to do everything because you don't want people. You want to make sure he's not cheating like the other guy, which is not the case. Sometimes what A did, B did, C did, D would not do the same. So we don't always put the measuring cylinder on everybody. Just make sure you build a relationship of trust. Because if you trust that person, if you trust the person you're dealing with, you're not going to go that far to be checking and checking and checking. So our brother said, I gave it all. She wouldn't let me visit my friends. So if you're that kind of person in a relationship who wouldn't let your other partner go visit your friends, this is something you want to think about. If you are also restricted not to go visit friend, would you like it? Whatever you don't like, always make sure you don't do it to the other person, because it's going to come back to you. All we just have to do is that we take responsibilities as adults. We take responsibility as adults and make sure that we go with our friends that like our relationship, not go to friends that do not like our relationship. If we do that, we're going to move from level to level, level to level. That's what our brother here is asking. And our brother said, she wouldn't let me visit my friends or spend money on extended family. We already talked about this. So, what are we advising our friends here? Our friend has tell us his story. Let me read it one more and I give my final advice. I am, as a disclaimer, please, I am not somebody qualified to do all of this. I'm just sharing thoughts, and all of us are sharing thoughts. Whosoever listens to this, you take whatever will work for you and use it in your life. I'm not a specialist, so I'm not held accountable here. I'm just sharing real life and the things that are happening. We as individual, as adult, we use it to better our life, to live a meaningful life. So it's not a specialist advice here. That's a disclaimer from Miragis TV. Don't hold me accountable. It's a disclaimer. So today I'm gonna read the message one more time and we talk about it, and then we move to what we are really in today: women and domestic violence. So let me read the message our brother sent and ask that we help him with today. Hey Miragis TV, I watched your live where you talked about what men bring to the table. And here are the things I bring to the table. I brought money, I brought love, loyalty, yet my wife is a narcissistic fellow and keeps accusing me of cheating on her. She wouldn't let me visit my friends or spend money on my extended family. I'm so tired and do not know what to do. Please share with your community. Please share with your community. A lot of people wanting to join and I'm declining because I didn't program them. Please share with your community and let me know what they think of me. So, brother, we hear you. You're married to this individual. If you still love this individual, why not try to talk things with her so that you guys can work it together? Try to let this individual know that you don't you feel like you're caged, you feel like you're so restricted, you feel like you're in prison. You want to live a life where you're able to go visit your friends, and before she came into picture, you already have your friends. So your friends were all there and they support your relationship. You don't want to just cut off the relationship from your friends because you got married to her. And then secondly, you're gonna also let her know that you have always been supporting your family as the only person, as like a breadwinner to your extended family. You guys can like strike a balance, sit down and talk together, put things together and figure out how you can still be able to help your extended family and also keep her happy. All this, you will strike a balance and it will all be okay because you love her and she loves you. We don't want to say, oh, leave your relationship. Oh, she's not the best. No, it will all depend on you whether you feel like you've got to the end where you can no more get past that, and then you make that decision. But that's all I could put in. That's all Mirages TV could put in. Now we're going to the real topic of today, people. I'm excited. Are you excited? Please send me gifts. Send me gifts so we can continue. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Send me gifts from that end. We need gifts. We need gifts so that we can continue to keep sharing, to keep going further and further. Thank you for joining. I see Prolific. I see B. YSLZ, I see Grace, Esther join, I see Miss Nicey join, I see user 335 joining. Please, thank you for joining. Keep watching. I appreciate you for joining my live. I will appreciate more gifts, please, so I can grow from one level to the other. Without you, there will be no life. So you are important. Keep joining and keep sharing and keep contributing. So our real topic of today is women and domestic violence. Before we have talked about men and domestic violence, and today I programmed women and domestic violence. I know I talked about it, I programmed it, but I didn't have time. So today I had some little time. I'm like, let's talk about this. Let's do something with women and domestic violence. In every, what is domestic violence? Let's not go without talking about it. Domestic violence is when a person who is in an intimate relationship or marriage tries to dominate and control the other person. When you are being controlled, you're being dominated in a relationship. Lots of women, lots of people in a relationship, they go. Last time we talked about men, so today we're going to really focus on women. So most of my talking will be going towards women. It's not that we don't like men, but today we're talking mostly focusing on women, just so you know, because we've talked about men before. So women, women from creation, a woman is physically not the strongest of all. Thank you, King, for joining. So the woman is not the strongest of all, and in a relationship, and we have different cultures, but still, a relationship in a relationship we should treat all with respect. How you want to be treated is the same way another person wants to be treated. So if you treat me so badly, do you expect that they treat you the same? No. You would treat somebody badly, but you don't want to be treated like that, which is not good. We should always treat people the way we want to be treated. So in 2019, 54% of murder cases in Calgary, Alberta, in Canada, were through domestic violence. And most of it was dominated by women. That is to tell you how serious this is. This is to tell you how how serious this can be. It's a serious matter. We shouldn't take it for granted, people. We hurt our loved ones even without knowing. So we have to be very careful not to do that. So we have to help ourselves. We have to try to see that in this relationship, you are not dominating. In this relationship, You're trying to balance it. In this relationship, you're not hurting your partner physically. You're not hurting your partner emotionally. You're not hurting your partner financially. You're not draining, because it takes very little time to, when you drain and drain and drain, somebody is off. If I ask everybody, please let me know if you have ever witnessed or seen somebody who've undergone domestic violence. I know everybody's gonna show with a handshake or comment in there. Comment, please, that you've seen somebody undergoing domestic violence. That's something we have been seeing, either witnessing or going through. But we always try not to share it. We try not to show it. We try to cover it. But it's happening. And we will go down for it even without saying a word. Remember, what's the definition? Definition of domestic violence. Women, we need to stand out for ourselves. We need to stop and try to see how we can help ourselves. What's the definition? Definition of domestic violence is when a person who is in a relationship or marriage tries to dominate and control the other person. There are many of us who have been controlled. Yet we try not to understand that and not to talk about it. And 5 out of 7 women who experience domestic violence get to die, which is not fun. So we have to work on that. Oh, what are the signs of domestic violence? For people who doesn't know, people who can be experiencing it and don't know, what are the signs of domestic violence? These are the red flags. What are the red flags? Please comment if you know them. What are the red flags? Because you are in a violent situation, but you still try to be strong. Welcome, Willow. Welcome, Prince Power. I see you on my live. Welcome. Your contribution is very important. Your watching is very important. Thank you for joining. So there are a lot of red flags. We need to stand up. We need to see this red flag. You, and me. It takes a lot for us to see this. So we need to see these red flags. What are the red flags? Physical injury. This is something we women always hide. You will have like a big jaw, swollen like big, and we keep hiding. Oh, what happened to your jaw? It's okay. I fell in the bathroom. I fell down on the stairs while coming down. I fell when I was doing this. Did you actually fall? Are you sure you actually fall? No. You were being beaten by your partner, by your boyfriend, by your common law partner, by your husband. But you can't open. It's like your mouth is sealed. You can't say a word. You can't say a word. Even when you're dying, your eye is almost off. What happened to your eye? You can't say what. Oh, I wanted to do something and then I poke it. I didn't know it's gonna be this. Oh, it's so red. I take it to the hospital. No, you know what happened. You know what happened. You just don't want to say it because you're covering up. That's how it is. Whosoever is undergoing or is experiencing domestic violence never ever opens up. I know somebody out there is listening who is going through all of this and has not been opening up. Please, it's high time you start looking after yourself, because when you die or when something happens to you really tragic, let's not say die, you will say, oh, I wish. You don't want to regret after. You want to start doing stuff when it is hot. I know it's hard and you love this person. Inappropriate clothing. If you start seeing your friend who is always dressing so nicely, so exposingly, and then within the twinkle of an eye, your friends start covering up and wearing dark glasses, mostly dark glasses and eyeglasses, and you say, oh, What happened? You haven't been wearing that glasses. Say, no, I just decided to be putting on that glasses. There's something they're hiding. There is something they are hiding. And somebody who always used to wearing short dresses and short clothes, and before you know it, they're wearing long dresses, they're covering up. There is something they're hiding. There is something they're hiding. What is that thing you are hiding? You know, I know. You watching who is experiencing this, no. You have to look for that voice of yours, that strong part of yours, which can stand this. Another thing is avoidance. Like a friend that you used to always go meet, go meet, go meet. And today you guys usually hang out and drink and chat. But out of a sudden, each time you call, oh, hello, can we go meet? Hi, guy, can we go meet? Say, no, I can't. I have this, I have that, I have this. Guess what? Something wrong is happening. They have to avoid so that you don't get to see what's happening. They're trying to hide. You know, when you're hiding something, you begin to stay in the cupboard. You stay at home. You that is always sociable and laughing. Can I come over? Can I? You're no more going because something is happening, and you know what is happening. You know it. I don't want to say it. Domestic violence is real, people. I've seen it. I've heard it. I'm not saying from outside. I have seen it. Another thing that we have to see, they have to be emotional sign. Somebody who has been always been happy. You experiencing it, you will tell me. If you have always been happy and out of sudden you're no more happy because a lot is going on. You're always being beaten. You are always being exploited. You're always being tormented physically. You don't have your own voice. Your voice is nobody's voice. Oh my gosh. You know that. You are experiencing that. Today is for you to start learning about it. Go read about it. Go study about it. Go talk to your friends about it. If you don't feel comfortable, do your research. Do your research. You see that people who always experience that, they always avoid. They always hide. They are emotionally drained. They are the picture of themselves. They are not who they always used to be. Everything has been taken off them. They don't have that kind of life they always used to have. Please, please, I don't know who I'm talking to, but I understand this is happening. And if you are experiencing this, stand up for yourself, figure out a way to come out of this, for it is real. And everybody, a lot of people are struggling and do not know what to do. Some of it is a culture. You have a culture that puts you in that situation. You cannot run. Running away or divorcing or leaving your husband is a taboo, yeah. But when you die, is that a taboo? Have you asked yourself that? Staying in that marriage and saying, oh, I have my kids, I have to stay because of my kids. Staying in that relationship because a lot of people have learned about the relationship. You don't want them to laugh at you. Are you a people pleaser, or do you prioritize yourself? In most situations, yourself first. Are you prioritizing yourself, or are you letting people people that you want to please to be in charge of you? Think about it. Think about it. Relationship dynamics. You will see how when you visit a friend who is so open, a friend who always share, a friend who always smile, a friend who's always welcoming, and you went in, if you come visiting, usually you see how she's behaving. When the husband's around, she has to behave a different way. And when the husband's not, you see fear. You see how she's so scared, but she wouldn't tell you, or he wouldn't tell you. Nobody would tell you that. You just see how they're acting out because they don't know what will happen when you leave. Because when you leave their house, there's something that's going to happen. And she or he is scared of what's going to happen. That's why she doesn't want to get into more trouble by saying many things. She just have to be reserved, just be shy. Just be quiet and say very little so it doesn't get he or she into trouble. Those are the signs. How do we ask for help? You who is experiencing these situations, how do you ask for help? Do you sit down and cry? Or do you just call your one family to the other, member to the other, and cry and talk to? Seek for help. You know your partner more. Maybe you start doing a journaling, and sharing with some people who you think they can help you. Pick the phone and call. Figure out different ways, seek for counseling. See how you can help yourself by going out there and making sure that you're making safety move, because they can still land you more in more trouble. And we don't want you to get into that trouble. That's what we are discussing this. So we have to be look out for ourselves. Don't stay there because of the kids. Because when you stay there because of the kids, when they beat you up and then you die, what happens to the kids? How are you looking after the kids when you've died? When you're died, when you die, that's all about you. And then the partner gets a different partner, and your kids get to suffer. If you're staying there because you want to please people, when you're receiving the pain, when you're being treated, is the other people outside there receiving? Please, please, positive thinkers, put on your thinking cap. Navigate this trip, navigate this journey in a more positive way. Fight for your life so that you can look after the people you love and cherish. It can also be a situation where your partner will learn and change and be a better person. It's not saying that marrying to a narcissistic person is bad. That's how they are created. But it can also give them a space, the time to learn, to kind of think about it and like, oh, this is something I want to think about it. Now I feel different, right? I have to act different. I didn't know I was hurting my partner this much. But if you don't give that opportunity, if you don't help, and you're stuck there and you allow everything keep going, there is a there's a limit, and the limit will end with you dying or with you experiencing more. Is that what you want for yourself? I don't think so. So what is our learning for today? Our learning is for today is how we can easily, positively support our partners. We are understanding that domestic violence is real. We don't want to fight back, but we have to figure out, seek for help, and also seek help for your partner. Some partners can change and be better person, and you guys can still be together. It's not saying that you have to leave your partner. That should be the last resort after you've explored other options. There's therapy, there's counseling, there are other options you can use. You also have to evaluate yourself and see what are the things I'm doing wrong that is making me or is making my partner behave this way towards me. If you can also do that self evaluation and figure out positive ways to respond, I bet you're going to be you're going to have a good relationship, and you're going to grow from different options. So that's what we have for you today. Hopefully we're going to be able to come live again tomorrow so that we can chat and discuss. Thank you for watching. Thank you for always supporting us. Comment, please comment and share, for every contribution matters to this community. Thank you for coming on Mirages TV.